Welcome once again to Vegas Valley Treasures. My name is Kenneth. I am your host, your hand model, and the crazy Vegas Valley treasure hunter. What that means is I bring home pretty things, and unfortunately it means that I've got too many pretty things at home that I have to get rid of. Looking for new homes for them, and some selling my jewelry. Today what we're going to do is do a little upcycling again. We've got a nice beaded necklace strand. It was a three-strand necklace apparently, but everything's broken except for the beads themselves on the string. We're going to restring it and make a more suitable necklace out of it. Not a lot of creative work involved in this lovely piece, but we'll make it work, right? Okay. So I'm going to use some lovely copper wire as the base for this because the beads themselves are much too thin to put on a chain. By that I mean the holes drilled in them are very small. And we'll get to work. Now this is going to be a little bit different than what I would normally do. Normally I'd spill the entire string of beads and go at them, but because these are set up to be in a cascading pattern of size, I'm going to just snip the one end of the strand and then follow it along so that I'm maintaining the same order of the beads. Okay? And if I can do it right, I can remove it from the string as I thread it through, or after I've threaded it through. So we're going to snip one end right here beneath the metal connector. It's just a string, and be very careful not to dump the string. There we are. Throw this into my little scrap bin so I don't stumble upon it. And we're going to start threading right through the existing hole. Maybe along with the previous string, and then just right onto the wire. Makes everything much easier because we already have a deterministic order to all of the beads, like I said. And when we're done, we'll have just the beads on the wire instead of the beads on the strand. We can dispose of the pieces of the strand properly. Okay, I just checked my monitor. I am far enough in front of the camera that you guys can see what I'm doing without having to lift it up, which is actually important here because once again I don't want to dump the strand. When we're done with this, we'll add ends to the wire. So we'll grab a couple of jump rings and we'll grab a lobster clasp, and we'll even find a piece of chain for an extender maybe. I might have to step away from the camera to get the extender. I'm not sure if I have enough chain with me because I've been using a lot of pieces in the last few days. I think I grabbed the last piece of gold colored chain that would be suitable for an extender from my little box here. And I didn't think about it before I started the video. Unlike earlier, it's actually 7 a.m. here in Las Vegas. I actually managed to close my eyes for a little while and count imaginary sheep. But hey, something's better than nothing, and because I got a busy night tonight. I got a birthday party to go to, and I want to visit with my wonderful girlfriend. So, and I still have some shopping to do for holiday gifts. If you finish your holiday shopping, I commend you. If you haven't, post in the comments what you're still hunting for. And if it's jewelry, hey, I wish I could get you jewelry fast right now, but unfortunately, if you order from my store, you are not going to get it for the holiday. We're much too close. The timing just won't work. However, if you need something for future gifts, feel free to come visit my Whatnot store on whatnot.com or the Whatnot app and search for Vegas Valley Treasures, one word. In the meantime, you can always come back here to YouTube and take a look at the videos that I'm making. I'm going to keep making unboxing videos and creation or upcycling videos. I haven't made a creation. Everything's been upcycling lately. If I wanted to create something from scratch, I mean, I could. I've got enough beads laying around and parts. I guess I could. But lately, it's just been upcycling seems to be my motivation right now. If you haven't had an idea of what upcycling is trying to make use of what it exists and not throwing things away. Making pretty pieces, in this case, out of what normally would be scrap or junk. Not everything is junk to everybody. I mean, I look at these beads and I saw, look, this is a very pretty set of beads. All looks pearl-like. I don't think they've lived their last life yet. I'm sure that if I restored them to a usable state, somebody out there would enjoy them and wear them with pride. But in the meantime, they were just sitting in my little bin waiting for me to pick them up as part of a project. And sleep deprived and happy that I am to create something new. Here I am. It's always good to have something to do, right? Besides, even my girlfriend knows that my idle hands, well, lack of idle hands, my hands just don't stop moving. I always need to have something in them. I don't really want a fidget spinner or something like that to keep my hands busy. Although I probably should own one. I don't. But my hands always want to keep moving. And making jewelry is certainly a good way to keep them busy, right? Okay. A few more beads and we'll have run the strand. And then we get to go on to the creation of the end pieces. Woohoo! And this, if I would have dumped the strand, I would have had to have taken the time to organize the beads in the same pattern, or I would have probably attacked this differently, and instead of making a necklace, a wire necklace, I would have probably just put the small beads on, since they're relatively uniform, and made just a bracelet out of it. But in the meantime, I get to make the best use of these beads by just following the original designer's idea. Although, like I said, the original designer had a 3-strand piece. I don't have all 3 strands to work from. But still, as a single strand, it looked really nice. Keep going, little wire. Little wire that could. Woohoo! Straighten out. Thank you. Fly right. Put right through the remaining beads if you can. Or just the next couple beads. Works too. I do like the fact that I can make this on camera in front of you, and you get to see the end result as quickly as I can. There we go. Okay, so let's pull the strand, and we will clip the end. Maybe we could use that piece there in a future project. I can hold 3 strands. Go to my scrap bin, and you go to the trash. Okie dokie. So there's the necklace in its incomplete state, and these beads are nice enough that it's going to hold a nice shape on the wire, but we will definitely shape it on the bust before we're done. Let's grab some jump links and a nice lobster clasp to finish the piece. These two are linked together, but it's easily remedied. And I want to make sure that this is closed before I introduce it to the wire, so that when we wrap it, it doesn't fall off the wire. There can't be any sort of gap in the closure. Cool. And we'll introduce it to the wire and fold the wire over, and we'll twist it closed. We did this on the last video where we were making our bracelet. And this is going to wrap the tail of the wire onto the existing wire. Just so. And we will grab the end, just get a better purchase on it, and keep twisting. See if we can't get that bead over. Oh, perfect. It's tight enough that I was actually able to get the bead, the final bead, to go over the wire twists itself, which means that it will hold nicely in place, as you can see. Now we got to do something similar on the other end, so we need to clip it with enough room to work. Down for 5 seconds because we need to make sure that this jump ring is closed, which it is not. I might actually want, well, we're going to be lazy. So we're going to close this jump ring tight, but we're going to add another jump ring to connect to this to get the lobster claw on there. This way we guarantee that we don't have to open this jump ring again, and that is closed, well closed. That is a nice tight seal. Good. Okay. So let's grab the wire. I just want to hold it with the pliers so that I can introduce the jump ring. fold it over. Very good. I need to have enough length to allow a little play in the necklace, but not enough to be obnoxious. That'll work. And let's start twisting. Same thing we did on the other side. Lock down the end and give it a few more twists. And loosen up the grip so that the tail of it twists also around the wire. Very good. And let's see, will the bead pass over it? It will. Okay, so now we've got something with enough give to allow for flexibility. And we've got a wire necklace. Now we just need to attach the lobster claw. I'm going to grab a smaller little jump ring. I have to buy some more of those jump rings, specifically in the gold tone. I'm starting to run low. Conversation. Supplies are always an interesting thing. I don't want to invest in something that I'm not going to sell, and every time I invest in more supplies, it means I have to worry about that with respect to charging for my jewelry. Together. Let's put it on the bus and see how it looks. Well, it sits nicely. Would you look at that? Well, not bad if I do say so myself. Okay, let me take a peek, see if I've got a little bit of chain I can put on here as a... Oh yeah, I do. Just a little thick, but we can grab a piece of... No, this is a... No, we can grab the tail of this. This was a bracelet I put together. I could always grab another piece of extender. Yeah, we'll grab this. You just open this little jump ring. And I'm not using the piece right now anyway. I don't want to drop it. I just want to grab your extender. Thank you. It's not really much of an extender, but anything is better than nothing when it comes to those. It just allows for more opportunities for the owner of the jewelry to be able to close off the necklace properly. Okay, let's grab another jump ring. I don't want to open the jump ring again if I don't have to for the pieces that are on the twisted wire. I'm sure you guys understand what I'm talking about. Better safe than sorry. It's much easier to connect a jump ring to a jump ring because it's thicker in the wire itself is thicker than trying to close the existing wire or existing jump ring around a wire again and making sure that gap is perfect or non-existent, I should say. There we go. Now we got a little extender. Okay. Let's put you on a jewelry cart and bag you up and send you on to Grogu for sale. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. I know we're getting very close to the holidays. Uh, I'll make sure to load up some videos for you guys as we're getting closer, and so you always have something to watch. I can't guarantee I'll have videos on the 23rd, 24th, and 25th, but I'll work on it. I mean, if I keep failing to sleep like this, I don't think it's going to be a problem. I know. My crazy is your benefit today, right? Right. Okay. In the bag you go. Go find yourself somebody who loves you. There you go, Grogu. Well, as always, guys, thank you very much for watching. If you haven't done so already, please like and subscribe. If you need some jewelry, come find my collection over on whatnot.com or the Whatnot app. Just search for VegasValleyTreasures. As always, my name is Kenneth. I'm your host, your hand model, your crazy creator of jewelry today, or upcycler, and the Vegas Valley Treasure Hunter. I hope you had fun, and as always, enjoy your jewelry. Take care. Bye-bye.